Test, test, test. Test. Alright. 90 second, guys. Just go. Do one or two more things. Restart. Let's make a start. Yo. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, but Phoenix. Not the Phoenix Wright is part of the game. I mean, stuff we had on the plate. Oof. That was almost easy to explain. Hey everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to slightly later start today. Sorry about it. Yeah, welcome back. So, today, we are going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. We're nearing the end of the second case. I'm hoping we're going to finish it today. I'm not 100%, but hopefully, if we don't screw up at times, we should be able to get it done with, but who knows? We'll have to see, won't we? Anything else I need to catch up on before we start? Oh yeah, so at last stream when I started I was saying how much I was having some problems with my capture device. Yeah, so a bit of an update on that. It is all fixed. It was literally just a case of uninstalling the Elgato has like a thing called like 4K utility capture utility, which is a program I don't really use, but it's kind of necessary for the like go-betweeners, like for streaming and stuff. It's for the captured for stuff. But basically I just needed to reinstall the new version and make sure the firmware and stuff was updated. That's all sorted, so it's all working again. Great, which means that potentially, if we finish early today or some point in the next week, we can probably do a Animal Crossing Island Tour stream, which would be cool. Fun. But in the meantime, we still have a trial to complete. So, in the last stream, we found out that Meany had also been in the car with her sister when her sister crashed and died. So Meany is basically trying to get revenge on Dr. Grey Turner for the murder, because he is the one who drugged her. And as a result, he is now working in cahoots with Morgan Fay, who was supposed to be in line to be the master of the Fay Village clan, but complicated circumstances meant that she wasn't, and that passed to Maya's mother instead. And now, as a result, that means Maya is next in line to become the next master of the village, which Morgan is not happy about, so hence why Morgan has now framed Maya to in killing Dr. Turner Grey. However, so now we're on trial, and now it's our job to prove this is the case and that Maya is innocent. Can we do it? Try, damn it. Go. Reunion and turnabout. 4.1. Trial. June 22nd, 9:51 AM, District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany this whole time all by herself. She's so grown up. Yeah, I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning! Oh, I did it wrong way. Good morning. You look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother's come today to show her support. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, that's alright, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? If you could do me a big favour, could you channel Mia today too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please. Very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, oh, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. Leave you two to your alone time. That voice went very weird. I don't know what happened there. Phew, thank goodness. Nick? This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? June 22nd, 10 o'clock, District Courtroom No. 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. Imagery of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself. Now, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Should not be making prosecutors 13 lessons. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's nice, Mr. Duncan. Glad to see her in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. It's true what they say. Doesn't really are scary when they fight. Now then, very interesting theory presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright. Let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma. Then, how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then, the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? She didn't drop the key, it was put in the incinerator. Very perfectly put in. Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Or Mia. Seems really torn by this. Witness. Name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey. I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. Sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Take that. Now then, After the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Meyer. The spirit severing technique. The technique is to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is? Yes, that is. Ah! You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this take. Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Meyer, you escaped from the room. What? Here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, 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 order. Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honour, I will try my best. Someone just upped the ante on this trial. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door and opened into the chamber. I requested Mr. Wright and the other lady please cannot contact the police. The pistol was hanging from Mystic Meyer's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Wait, no, that... With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Meyer. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. You're simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Wait to take a stab at me. Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Now, this is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in the testimony. After the gunshots, those who break the door open and into the chamber. I mean, that's true, but I'm going to press her on it anyway. Just now, you said those two. Who are the two people you're referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Well, there's another foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I don't really see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bell to your office, Mr. Wright. Yeah. Thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fey? Requested Mr. Wright and the other lady contact the police. Was it really necessary to have two people do something as simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that's a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of the room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera were in danger. Oh, no feeling. It's what I thought to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss May. This is bad. So she got us napping. My aunt for you. You satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Hey, please. This was hanging from Mystic Meyer's hand. She was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. That statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however... The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. He was... covering for Maya? No question further. So, you were covering for the defendant. Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Damn! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what had happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, then it's always later. Yes, very well. Ugh, why does it sound like... Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, with this, see what happened. Ow. Bit easy for her to escape from you. Didn't we establish earlier in the trial that, like, Maya wasn't... But then I guess if she's channeling someone, she might have been... able to... She admit such a thing, however, yes. You're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she'll escape from you so easily. You've gotten already, Mr. Phoenix, right? What, with this picture? Remember, without time, the defendant was physically not Maya Fey. Back! Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have, however. Great strength, she hit me at the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Did you though? You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes perhaps? And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Wait, you have no knowledge where she went afterwards. Is that because you're unconscious? Why, yes. Great, well, now what? So while you're unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, sir. That's true. How can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It is true this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I mean, she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Oh, she's got Meany. It's like Mr. Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness statement. From what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us on the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes. That's exactly what we should be at. Quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had to go on to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Who was it? Prosecution calls Miss Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Miney? I think you can see where this is headed. Witness. Name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Miney. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the University. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Wait a minute, I'm in charge here. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, we spoke to the defendant Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess? That's the case. Then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. Oh, everything's good, Your Honor. Fine, for Christ's sake. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping on the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room. Like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she had, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now hold on, now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean it's offended my effect? No, it's meaning my fate, Chan. Stop learning. Really now, Your Honor. My Fae was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Meany. She was a nurse, Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Miney, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. Yeah, so he shot the car. Drugged. Sleeping pills. Murdered. By that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair. Isn't it? Meany? Took her revenge. You sure that's what she said? Yes? There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? Still can't believe it. I can't believe that Spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now. Was it all made up? Was it one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? Well constructed, but that's all it is. Even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt. The defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spots out the more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you can make this one more entertaining than the last. Like when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. I'm not gonna do it. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed. I see. Anyone who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you're taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Like, a little later, someone came in the room, like, really suddenly. During the time? Maybe like a little before 11 AM? Something like that, I think? Can I check? That's annoying. I was hoping I could get an idea of the time of death based on the... Apparently not. Not in the... That's annoying. Something like that, I think? 11 AM? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I mean, what time was it when someone came into your room? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it? Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... What? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? No, never mind. Witness, about this person who entered the side room. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess? You guess? Was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm not an only child. More than that, just managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright. The defense rest. Well, that was lots of waste of our time. Now then, witness. How did you feel when you saw Miss Miney? You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing a dead one alive again? But, like, maybe I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult? But I, like, know all about the current channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that her sister. Yeah, like, what she said. Did I drop this line of questioning? No, question further. Going. So you really don't think anything strange in the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Ah! Don't keep badgering her! You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. Question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important? Very important. This is very important, though I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. I'll bluff for now to make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay. I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume like totally normal. What? There was nothing odd about it at all about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. Mia's talking to herself. I feel like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I like go on? Let's press that. Something terrible. What was this thing she told you? Huh, like, didn't I just like tell you all about it? Did you like forget already? Foolish Sid for a brain, and he speaks foolishly. Well, excuse me, princess. I understand that reference. Don't bother asking. Did you say the story? It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, defensive fine does not need to hear the story again. Very well. Put a lot forward into the slide, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take this slowly, one step at a time. Bound slow up somewhere. Don't give up. Don't get careless, okay? Calm and collected. Okay, so I reckon like a costume looked totally normal, which doesn't make sense. Because it should. Because costume would look normal because she'd be dressed like Maya. And Maya would be covered in blood. But I don't know which is the right one to select. I'm going to present this, but I don't know. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Meany. What are you babbling about this time, Miss Phoenix, right? Well constructed, but that's all it is. Doing my lines now, where are we, Phoenix? It's Miney. May I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and... But I don't think that's what you're thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of that sister you met. I don't think that even you'd be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. Spray. It's Miney. Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? You're really testifying and not lying. You have noticed it right off the bat. Order, Miss Miney. What is the meaning of this? Miney. I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. That now. And what are you stammering on about, Your Honor? That witness. The personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. Ugh, the judge still looks a little bit shaken up. I hope he's gonna be. Part 2. The side room was, kinda dark, you know. So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't. Right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes, now I see. You've given us a clear reason for why yours didn't know. Why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness. Wasn't it in the middle of the day? Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions into this court. That's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this little man. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Okay. Ugh, I can't breathe. Let me get out of here. So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended in. Didn't know. You didn't see the blood. Yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, totally didn't. I was looking at... All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. And I, like, per se, my sister, it wasn't something, like, right... It wasn't right, like, right to do something like that. Right? What was your sister, Miss Meany, like at the time? Wrong thing. Well, she was like totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think like she knew she said she did something really bad. And like said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi Spirit really say that to you? Like, yeah? Then I took my to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so? I guess maybe like taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made me feel that better? Like if I were out to there too, Mr. Phoenix, right? Sooner the better. This with a whip right at the right. And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know. May I ask one more thing, Miss? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange or unusual or just out of place? Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean? When you you arrived at the crime scene. Like, no, nothing strange. What should I do? Press harder. Think harder, I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. Give up, Miss Phoenix, right? I put too much faith in Meany's ability to train. No good, I can't find anything wrong. Just believe the testimony. If you don't find out some sort of hitch in her statement, we'll end the trial. I know. Give it another shot. No matter how many times you listen. I can't give up. So... If I'm gonna press on this again, because I want to go with one of the other options. We're in the side room. Like, no, nothing strange. I do. Harder. Okay. So I know it's one of these options. Sorry about when you're going to the challenge chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. You answer rather quickly, now what? Press harder. Think harder, and you can remember something. I totally can't. Not good enough, you have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the challenge chamber is all that important? Very important. Ask because it's very important. Well, I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. I like didn't see anyone on the way to like the channeling chamber. Try to remember that time. Oh, like I remember. Like I totally didn't see anyone on the way. Guess there is dead end. So you can find the plot of witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. Okay, I can't think wrong. Okay, so it's obviously on that new one. So you didn't see the... Didn't see the, broken vase, right? Finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Huh? Take a look at this urn. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So, like, what does that prove? Objection! Who cares about some worn out old urn? Like, yeah. I like already said I didn't see like anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't like surely say anything about like an urn, did I? It looks like you're still in the sand because Pearly was in the hallway when supposedly this happened. Suppose if you're brave and walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen this person. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Yes? And how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Oh? And that she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh! Wait, she broke the urn? Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Ah! What? It's Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. You couldn't see that while you were walking. I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You were a masterful liar. God! Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. We need to watch what she's saying as a witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. Objection! Witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room. I really believe her. Was she really sleeping in the side room? There's no way. Your lie ends here. What are you? The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. Contradiction? Where is this contradiction? It's in the... evidence. The answer is in the court record. Well, what? Planning to throw another relevant piece of evidence? Very well, the court will see this evidence. Wait. Not near. I don't really plan on showing to the court. But I can guarantee the answer is not there. Just once, I'll lend you a hand. Now, rethink your answer. Alright. Mr. Wright, where's your answer? Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I said it's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here. Contradiction? Where is this contradiction? I'm gonna say it's in her testimony. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know. It's true that at the time both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. But Maya would also have been in there? So? Like, what does that have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? Oh, right, because if she was asleep, you wouldn't know that Miss Morgan was the only one in that course. I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means Miss Miney did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Because she was in the box. But look at the man on the guide map. One would go between the side room and the channeling chamber. One would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, answer the question. Objection! Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Miney. Now is the time to prove it. Now, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? In the channeling chamber. Miney was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order. Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started. Because she was already in there. Yes, that's correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Miney was hiding in the scene of the crime. Hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Behind the folding screen. Here, of course. But behind the folding screen? Ah! Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone's hanging around that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball. No, Miss Miney. One so young as you shouldn't be saying. Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Like the pipe's about to burst, guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Miss Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Ah! That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory's already been disproved. Well, this disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. Yeah, that's right. I was sleeping here, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright. You think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Yes, I can with some evidence. Now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box is at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. So this folding screen has a hole at the same time. Look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This? What on earth? Ah! I didn't have time for you to sit that surprise. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole. There's a hole in my pocket. About 8 inches off the ground. Dear Liza. Hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that one? Folding screen. Had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. Time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. It's Miney. You were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Order. So what you're saying is... But then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Miney? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Miney. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey. You had it planned from the very beginning. You would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. Stop to listen to any more of this foolishness. That's the case. Phoenix Wright will have proposition. The whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do it by herself. Correct. It's not possible. It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that it. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ah! Need I remind you? Foolish receive no mercy. Wait. Mr. Vonkama, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. It's Miney. You had an accomplice. Grr, this person. If it wasn't someone from Crane Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. If it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan. Fae. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we heard earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it? Oh no! I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Faye with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Then, she hid my client inside the clothing box. That's so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... bang! After that, you and the other lady fought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. It's Miney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Faye. But that sort of deception would be easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Faye chased us out. Leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? But that doesn't explain Maya's fingerprints on the weapons. Right? This is the real truth behind this murder. Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ah! Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, you still by chance evolving? What is it this time? Miss Vonkama. Surely. Was it was me. Do you really think someone of Vonkama blood would lose to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is? This witness was a real murderer. Why would you go for all this trouble? Revenge! Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would you have to do such foolish things? Eh? Well, that's, yeah. That's right. That's exactly what I was, gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Meany want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive? That's... Can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of what was the reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead. The reason why Mr. Gray dead is this. The car accident. That has to be it. Ha! Just a thought. You bore me with a silly answer stuff. Phoenix, right? Just great. Now she has been calling me over my fault. I think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray even drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I want to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? You know, stupid Gramps. I'm gonna go explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that followed the spirit thing was Dr. Gray. It was a total coincidence that he asked me about it, you know? The hair persona. However, you see, now! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix writes. Failed to support your own theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix writes. Miss Miney has stated is very true. Revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Yeah, but... Morgan does. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any true decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate the point. There's just so many faults, Mr. Phoenix writes. You should really learn your place. Yeah. What happened? I thought I had it for sure. Hee hee. See? It's just as I, told you. Hmm? I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well, now conclude the cross-examination of Meany Miney. Hold it! Your Honor, please, allow the defense 1 more minute. Alright. Can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Yeah. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Give me that look. Phoenix, listen. Everything happens for a reason. Reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide a reason? Can I? Can I really do this? Can you check the court record? We have to say yes I can, Russ. I'm not totally confident here, but I know I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. It will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Haha. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination's already ended, after all. Ah! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah! Avon Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. Wow. Very well. Good, we'll take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a second. That was, That was a lot. So I guess now it's just going to be a case of going to there. Okay. 22nd, 12:04 PM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. That was going to take a second. A bit after that. That was quite a lot. How are we all doing? Alright. We get back at it? Let's get back at it. Is it really true? About my aunt? Afraid so, Maya. There is no way Amy could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there is no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Jack! Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? It had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Hey, your own situation? Down on me, even though we're on the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, I won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. Then we'll know who the real winner is. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. That someone does. Amy and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive? I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miney, if you please. Okay. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt and there was, a sea of flames around me. I opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. There was all the talk of the tabloid shows day after day. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ah! Those were merely rumours, totally baseless gossip. Yeah. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now it's impossible or something. Yeah, it means I'll have to work for this for another angle. Yeah, press. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was on, May 2nd? Can I double check that? Right. You got that right. And then, our accident was on the 24th? Yep, that is also correct. I want to search. I'm having a quick scan of this just to anything that there's any holes in the statement because of that. Don't think there is. This was on the 24th. Two accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sister was like totally tired, so that's why. Duh. Like something really bad happened to like my sister's clinic around then. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was just because the medicine like got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray like wanted to blame it on my sis. The incident has nothing to do with our murder here. That might do though. That thing. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Miney's fault. Which means that, as far as the real facts are concerned, Miney was the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Like, neither the accident my sis was totally tired whilst driving. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and was, like, being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. No wonder, then, that car accident happened, huh? Press it harder a little bit. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Tiredness kills. Should always take a break. Ah, but like, I don't, like, have a driver's license? Well, that's not true. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway. I totally pooped too, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. But I woke up because of a jolt and like, it was a sea of flames around me. Like, I'm trying to go away. I didn't have my license, so like, I couldn't take over driving with her. I am going to present your license. Because that is not true. Didn't have one. Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. After the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. It would say when it was issued anyway, like on the actual license. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? What are you talking about in that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was— Ah! No one cares! Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like last November? What? November? Accident happened last May. Half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the— That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ugh. Ow! Brian, my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm like, glad you get it, but like, even if I had my license, I like don't think my sister would have like let me drive. Ah! Just stand there to yourself. Not you too, Maya. With the whip and the pain and the— Ow! It's Miney. Why do you think you would have not been able to drive anyway? Huh? That's because I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Eh? Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Like, around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sis was like a really big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She like would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." So like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. I have no idea where that went in a weird direction. I see. Bright red car for sports. Now then, defense may question the witness. Terribly knowledgeable about cars. Like, around the time I was really close to getting my license. So what do you mean by really close? Like, I have one of those permit things? I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah! Ignorance is to be wept. Look at that. What you said in the last few minutes. That's a nonsense. So, like, may I continue? My sister was like a big fan of cars and like really valued them. She valued cars? How much would you say she values her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at like a drop of rain. And like, she would notice if someone had like touched a door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out to the garage ever? Why did you take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It's a brand spanking new car. Like, you wouldn't want to get it dirty, would you? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but there's people who really love cars from a couple lights. Phoenix, I ask a took of more significance, alright. Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it? It was a new car? Yeah, she had like just gotten it. It was like from the UK. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna like go up in the window went up in flames. The UK? Are those her boyfriend's initials? What? And it was a really special model. And she waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Okay, I give the judge not knowing what the UK is. That's very funny. Guess our love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Oh no. I really don't know anything about cars. I have a feeling this is bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, you like cars that much then? Not my point! Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, will you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. Anyway, is there anything we have? About that could help us here? I don't quite know what it was. I guess maybe if I press that again, that. Yeah, I'll hold it pretty forcefully, but do you know what I had to ask about cars? Ask for the heck of it. So yes, when I say specific topic. Let's start with why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there is no benefit to anyone. Like, huh? Wait, hang on. Hang on. There's something to that, right? So it's on the opposite side, so it means the driver's side was on the right, passenger's on the left. Is that important in some way? Has it been mentioned specifically in the testimony somewhere? whole steering wheel on the right side thing. It's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek shape? She's just gonna go off, right? Okay. Ugh, forgive me. Personality change at the drop of a hat. Interesting, isn't it? I bet we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Your sister good at driving? It was like totally awesome. She said she was going to be like the racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bounced my question off track. I feel like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat then. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Yeah. I immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. Something very big here. It's gonna be hard to break such a natural sounding testimony. We have to attack it, and by doing so, the floor will show itself. Really think so? There is a path. I know it. Mario sounded like a prophet for a second. There's got to be something in here about the right hand. About the driving wheel on the drive. Yeah, that's it. That's it. If you could open the right door and got out, that would imply that she's the driver. Miss Miney. Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. It said this in it. But I opened the right door and got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Yeah. What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you were escaped using the right side of the door. But if you were sitting there, then that would mean you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Order on the court! Order! Order out! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said that the person who was driving was her older sister, Miney. That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix. Looks like you've finally found the real root of this murder. We connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court. Out of question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? It would be Eni. And the answer is Eni Miney, of course. Well, why would you say that? Eni Miney just said so herself in the testimony. Said that she escaped from the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. No! I'm inclined to feel sorry for such a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Eni Miney had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. Looks like you still didn't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. Connect the dots, okay, one answer. Let's ask a question. Okay, so. Answer is the one person who had a driver's license. Meany Miney. I mean, he could have been driving without a license. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But Bubba, you just said the witness, Miss Eni Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. The witness's real name is... This is for all the marbles. Really, Meany Miney. Meany Miney. That is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble. But then, how did you explain her appearance? She had plastic surgery. She had like a lot of plastic surgery. This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But Meany Miney. She died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Meany Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Meany Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Meany Miney. Sister Meany then stole her face and reborn as Meany. With this, she effectively erased Meany Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean now? What was the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Meany Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Meany Miney was in fact still alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. This witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. For the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting his witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. What are you saying my name just now? Like I've been unmasked. What, witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Meany Miney. Right, Doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. So close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But... why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? Become your own sister. I think I understand why. Meany Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. That would be the... of that. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Meany Miney. That's right. The person standing before us today. A few weeks after this mishap, Meany Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. Timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in the incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. Lost everything in the flames of that accident. Sister. And even her own face. The last chance. Chance to throw away her past and start a new life as it. Unbelievable. Plan beyond my wildest imagination. Jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Meany has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. Hate it. Hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? Why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. That this is preposterous! I'm perfect. Me, Francisca von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. No! 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 One more for good measure. Phoenix! Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! Cause a fraud! Sham! Flim flam! Now then. Looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. Yeah! Yeah! The crowd goes mild. That is all. This court is adjourned. Judge out! Congratulations, Maya. What is this? It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? This! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis? In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. The box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. Possessed Maya Fay, who had just committed a murder. You had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out with another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to ever happen again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would you help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Aye, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with a plan was... I think we have to show... I'm guessing we're going to have to show the... Amy Faye portraits? I don't get it. Yeah, me neither. Even though I don't really know why Morgan cooperated with Mimi Miney. Look, this whole thing is over now, so let's not dwell on the past, okay? Yeah, thanks, Nick. Just don't know the answer to this one. I'm just as confused. That decision as to what she is, so... Why the thanks? Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13. My precious pearl. You are the one suitable to be the master of terrain. I sacrifice it all. All for you. It's all for you. Help that brainless nurse carry out her murder. Cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. No, it's not the voice I use, but I'm enjoying doing it. Cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was odd and annoying with this main family girl. That Maya Fey. I'll be patient. Oh, chance will present itself. Your time will come. That's not ominous. Part 2, Episode 2, Reunion, and Turnabout. The end. Added. Hey. How do we do this? Let's save another save. Okay, so we're looking at an hour and a half, so we've cleared that up a lot quicker than I thought we were going to. We're kind of a bit of momentum there, actually. I was quite happy with how that went down. So what I think we're gonna do is, instead of starting the next next episode, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a quick Animal Crossing Island tour, because that's something that I wanted to do. And I kind of feel like I need to do it this weekend, or else it's kind of like the moment for it, because the game's gonna be the update's fairly fresh. I kind of feel like I won't have the enthusiasm to do it if we leave it any longer. So I'm just gonna we're gonna be right back. We'll take a short 5 minutes whilst I get that set up, and we'll be right back for some Animal Crossing. So in a minute. Long. I'm gonna put some music. Yeah, that'll do. So we may be having a problem. So as I was saying, I was saying that stream that my issue with my capture device was fixed, and it was fixed when I tried it yesterday. However, today I've gone on there now and it is no longer working. It's no longer capturing. So I'm trying to do a firmware update at the moment, and it is absolutely frozen. So I'm gonna try it again. Bear me a sec. I mean, I could try actually. If this works. Plugging up. Doesn't appear to be. It's maybe we need. Okay, think we go. Had to unplug it and plug it back in again, you know. The old method. Hey, let's gander. Let's try with some play setting. Have on it. TV can't input out. Okay. Okay, so we're going to check out the new Animal Crossing 3.0 update. This has some minor changes. It's not a big, massive, game-changing update as far as I'm aware, but it just adds a bunch of new features. It is super interesting. And I haven't played this game in very few months. I mean, I played it briefly to when I got my Switch 2, just to transfer my island over in case I wanted to play it a bit more when it came out, so I could play it a bit more if I wanted to. And then when they announced its Switch 2 edition, I wanted to make sure I had it all ready to play a bit of that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a very short, we're going to do a bit of an island tour, and I'm going to be reacquainting myself with my island as well, and try and sort of try and remember of what I had here, because like I said, I haven't played this for several months. And then even like, and that was like for 5 minutes, and then I hadn't played it for like maybe a year since before then, because I kind of felt like my island was sort of done when I played it last. So we're just gonna have a wander around, we'll meet some of the villagers, reacquaint ourselves with who's here, and we're just gonna have a bit of a chill time for it. So let's and also maybe we'll check out the hotel as well. Maybe we'll do something. Kind of want to get back into it a little bit, but next I haven't really got much that I want to. Hello there, everyone. Right now on Halloween, oh yeah, my own square. I'll explain the reference later. But right now on Halloween, it's 4:40 p.m. on Sunday, the July 18th, 2026. Today's announcement. A surprise announcement! Hotel has been built on the island's pier. I hope the hotel and the island's natural beauty will draw a lot of visitors. Middle of winter? Jeez, not likely. The hotel will open as soon as the hotel staff finish their preparations. Residents hoping for a peek inside should head to the island's pier. That's all for now. Hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Yeah, so welcome to Halloween. So, this is Halloween. This is my island. Nope, I am pressing the wrong thing. That would have been very funny. I haven't made this in so long, I can't remember where the... We're off to a great start here. So this is my island. I've called it Halloween. So it's kind of a I kind of called it Halloween because I wanted to. It's kind of a combination of two things. So it's a reference to it's a bit of a reference to the original Mother, so the original Earthbound game, where basically all the towns in the originally unreleased unfinished English localization of the game were only aimed after holidays, which I thought was quite fun. So like there was a town called like Halloween, there was a town called Thanksgiving, there was a town called Merry Christmas, stuff like that. I thought that was quite like quirky and quite fun, so I wanted to do something like that with my island name. So I called it Halloween, and also it's kind of also a play on like how there's like Christmas Island and Easter Island, so I thought it'd be really funny if there was like a Halloween island. So when I got this game at launch, it's not really Halloween themed as a result, but it's still like, I just thought it'd be a good name for an island. Anyway, so we're going to do a little bit of an island tour for you now. So this is the residential area where I live and the majority of my residents live. I was moving in. I didn't realize, I forgot someone had moved out. This is going to be Rocket's new home. Which one's Rocket? I'm going to have to look this up on the wiki. Do we want Rocket? Are we happy about this? Rocket, a good villager. I quite like the lazy villagers. They have the very, make them very much. Oh, he's a... Oh, okay. Rocket is a big sister gorilla villager in the Animal Crossing series. What kind of... like villager type? Oh, personality system. English name may be a reference to Rocket Raccoon, who, like this Rocket, is an animal superhero. And or Nova. I don't know how, fine. Fine, I guess. Diana's house. I think Diana is a queen. Wolfgang! Wolfgang rules. Like a grumpy wolf. Alice's house. No, Alice is the koala. Diana's not. Anyway, so we've also got a little lighthouse up here. So look through the binoculars. Ward off and to make sure ships get passage to the island. Oh, hair! Oh, did I eat some bad kimchi stew, or is that Alex in the flesh? Cheers! Welcome home! When did you get back? I can't believe it's been 2 months. Inigo, you've been saying that out loud, I was freaking me out. Oof, maybe the kimchi stew is bad and you came back on the same day. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, hair rolls. I like her hair. Anyway, so, that's our little residential quarter. Here we have the town hall. Here we have Kid. What? Is it really you? After all this time? Oh yeah, my town theme is a is the Linus and Lucy theme from Peanuts. I think I've been listening to a lot of the I think I've been listening to the Charlie Brown soundtrack. Say at my Animal Crossing town. Look. Early 2020 was a week. Anyway, guess that's ancient history now. Glad you made it back, Alex. Oh yeah, and so my town flag is an N64 flag. Anyway, so we have the front of the town hall here. We've got a fountain, we've got some flowers. Anyway, we continue on this into the residential district. It's kind of loosely inspired by like a small Japanese town, which I know isn't exactly a like, I don't think it's a novel like idea. I think a lot of people built sort of small Japanese towns. Hang on. What's eating you? I was just trying to decide what to play next. Hey! Wanna play a treasure hunting game? Sure, why not? Yay! You can bury the treasure somewhere on the island. Do you already know the treasure hunting rules? It's been a while, so... The rules are real easy. Find the treasure I buried before the clock runs out. You win! Treasure is buried in the dirt, so you need to look indoors. Maybe they'd let me bury it in the house, and I asked everyone. Down to it. You don't have as long as search time, so good luck. Right, ready? Okay. Ooh. Got some notes. That's plus. I mean, there's only a few places they actually could be, so we haven't that much dirt, like, actually exposed. Anyways, like I said, so this area is, like, inspired by a small Japanese town, so we've got, like, our Nook's Cranny there. Some more houses. Pretty much all our residents live here. This is our museum quarter. It's kind of a little bit inspired by Museum Island from in Berlin. Except we only have one museum, but similar. And then this is like an outdoor area for the museum, like it's like a cafe, cafe area. Not very great in the winter. Oh, it's also I say it's Berlin inspired, but I'm kind of ignoring the game here. I'd say it's Berlin inspired, but it's also kind of very London. Naturalist museum sort of area, Kensington area sort of inspired as well a little bit with the British framework. Also, you know, I'm British, so let's do it. Right, is there any? Right, and so here, so this is where I get to meet Will Wild. So this is my orchard. Here you go, fossil. Fortunately, it's going to be impossible to find anything in here. A lot of weeds. I have to do some time clearing that out at some point. There's a little, you can hop yourself over to the museum quarter again. There's nothing really such a better thing there. I don't think, I can't remember, I have to check if they have like the ordinances from Meany. I'm pretty sure those aren't in this game. Otherwise I would just have that sort of make hunting weeds quicker. Hey, we found treasure! Right, we'll get that back to Hugh when we're done. Anyway, so this is kind of like our sort of wild area. So we've got our sort of orchard and forest where we can harvest all our fruit. And this is just basically around the back of that, and there isn't really much here other than a lot of like flowers that just grew because I couldn't think of what else to do here. I wanted to keep it fairly like organised and quite minimalistic this section. Just like a flat path, and you try to keep the same type of flowers. And then this is like our massive like flower garden, this top area. Got a campsite. They're here at the moment, but they've left the sushi lunch out. And then here is our pumpkin patch. This is for this was built during the 2.0 update, when we got the ability to cook. So I got pumpkins because I think it was also around Halloween time anyway. Keeping in with Halloween theme. I didn't even put that together until just now. Where we grow pumpkins and sell them. It's just never like just another income source. The bells. I tend to not do the stock market because I can't really be bothered. Anyway, yes, this is quite like a wild area. It's just a lot of just a flower garden, basically. Flower garden. And that leads on to graveyard. I thought I decided to build a graveyard because I thought it'd be cool and gothic and whatever. I could have put another couple of graves here, but kind of got over 200 flowers. I'm kind of happy with it. We could maybe add some more, maybe buy some more at some point. And then we got this is the one of the fake statues, fake art piece, red. Anyway, yeah, and this is just another like higher up area. This path goes all the way down. This path goes down here to this like alcove in the beach, which is where red crops up some days. So obviously we're playing the Switch version, and I know the graphics are like better, but I just feel like it kind of they're better in like a kind of a subtle way, but it kind of just feels like I haven't really noticed anything. But even though I like I can tell it's nicer, but just higher resolution. Ooh, I forgot. We have this. I don't know what the deal with that is. A little rock bath, little hot tub bath sort of thing. One of my favourite actually like design things are made in the island. So I've got this river running through the middle. And the way I place these bridges, they're all identical, so you can kind of visually you sort of look at one, you can see the other ones above it. I really loved that. Was a really nice, that was a really fun design that I like. But yeah, it's like I said, it's not really much though. That's basically the town. Shiny. We can do a house tour, possibly. I want to go visit the hotel. There is a... We'll sort that out later. Oh, I guess we haven't really explored the beach. There isn't really much to it. But other than this path that's going to take us over to the pier. Anyway. Hello. My name's Rossetti. I'm here to greet all the island residents and inform them of our terrific reset service. Jerkclods. I think how I talk. Let me get it straight. I'm going to start over. Name's Rossetti. That's clear, ain't it? On your Nook phone, you got the app for the rescue service, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm the rescue mole. Ain't gonna lie, it's a tough gig, but I figured I'd start another job. Don't worry, I filed the paperwork. It's the reset service I mentioned earlier. It's called the reset service. Name says it all, yeah? Now, anyone who knows me knows resets, and I have a little history. I get riled up at just the word. But the game has changed, and it's a long time since I buried the old pickaxe. So, here we are. Okay, I see you're wondering what this service is all about. Let me tell you. You ever find yourself looking at your island thinking, what a dump, wishing you could have hit reset? Sure you do. That's where I come in. I reset it all in the blink of a mole's eye. That's about it. So, you want I should give him the nitty-gritty, yeah? Let's hear it. Here we go. There's a lot to get through, so no, not enough. Look at you, chat. So what can I reset? Let's start with the basics. I can reset decorated things like furniture, fencing, ladders and stuff. Also things placed on the ground. The stuff buried in the ground like trees, bushes, veggies and weeds, I ain't touching. Can't do that. I ain't no gardener. Another thing, stuff and cleanup will go to your home storage, so be sure you got room. Want to hear more? Sure. Let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, let me tell you where I can reset. I can tackle the entire island in one go. I can also focus on specific spots, like beaches or areas you choose. You're cool, boss. By the way, when I say beaches, I mean the sandy or rocky bits next to the ocean. Beach? Everything except the capiche. Oh yeah, shells and other things, wash up. I don't touch them. They ain't like you put them there, right? You want me to keep going? Nah, that's enough. No more explanations. I get it, it's a lot. I might end up slapping, don't make it any easier. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, if I need a reset, give Isabel a call over at Resident Services. You can put the order, and I'll come a tunnelin'. The reset service is available whenever you need it. Hold up a second. I ain't working during festivals and whatnot. That's a give up. Anyway, be sure to give the reset service a try. You ready to start resetting? Nah, I'll pass. What's that? You ain't interested? After I gave you all that spiel. Anyway. Yeah, this basically leads out to the pier. And to the new island. I wonder what this is. It's a mystery! Nope, press the wrong button again. You can hop! Oh, this changes everything. Whoop. Can slide. Oh, he's sliding now. Oh. What was I going to look at? I was going to look at the map, just so we can sort of like anything we missed. So yes, these are my residents. We haven't introduced that. So we've got Kid, O'Hare, Hugh, Wolfgang, Alice, Peanuts, Roll. Roll's the best. I love Roll. Blair. I don't remember Blair. Was Blair new? I say hi to Blair. I don't remember us having Blair. He's our next door neighbours. We should probably like say hi. Oh, we can do a house tour as well. Then we'll do that. Oh, nice to meet you. Wait, is it really you? My word, where have you been all this time? Why would you neglect the island like this? I hate to sound needy, but we've been so lonely without you. Maybe we have met? Talk. And some of yours absolutely shines about signature. I just have this thing. A bunny hood will go with your costume. That was perfectly. This is a gift from me to you. By bunny hood, is that like the Zelda bunny hoods? Because they've added those now, which is the thing I want to like re-delve into. I want to get the Zelda villages and the Splatoon villages. Oh, we timed this perfectly. We're doing Animal Crossing. We're doing it at 5 PM. Means we get the best tune. Anyway. I'm gonna check this. Oh, no, it's not the bunny hood from Zelda. Who earns? We can buy those from, we can buy Zelda items from the vending machine? Not vending machine. The ATM. Thing. Do that to get some of the visuals we want. Goods. No. You want any of those? Is it redeem Nook miles? Yeah. These are where I want to be. Okay, so expecting. Alright. Gassing about. You know the sound of snow crunching on a new pair of designer boots. I'll be seeing you. I don't have any designer boots, I don't know which one. Found the treasure! You're real good at treasure hunting. I guess I lose this time. No worries. Hey, give me the box. I'll open it for you. Not with my teeth. I learned that lesson. Uh-huh. You want the treasure is? Ah, you won! Oh, fur hat. Here you go. Yeah, thanks for playing with me. Won't lose next time. Alright, we're going to do a house tour. Let's do that. And then we'll go to the hotel and figure out where it is. Can I remember what's in my house? Vaguely. It's going to be full of cockroaches though, so be warned, it's not going to be the nicest place. So this is my living room. Got a TV, it's got a switch, so typewriter. Kind of a place you can kind of like, I want it to be a place you can kind of like a bit, kind of a bit of a creative space, but also like just a living space you can kind of chill. Playing the stale cupcakes on. Again. That. No, I don't. Fine. Guess I'm accepting visitors. I mean, I guess I technically was anyway, so. Doing this on stream. Man. Walking along through your place, head to you. Right, I'll show you around as well. Right, so that's the main, like, living area. This is my kitchen that I kind of don't think I finished, but there's everything you need. It's got an oven, it's got a fridge, coffee, and just food on the table, and a blender on the floor. Oh, that's a coffee machine. I don't know why Hugh didn't follow me. Through here is the, I think this is the bedroom. Yeah, so bedroom. This was bed, computer, probably Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's loosely inspired by my own bedroom setup. Room is in the computer in the corner. That stuff. Yeah, if you ever watched streams when we first started streaming, I used a video of this spot for the like introductions and outros for the streams. I have like a looping gif of like the character working the computer of my avatar, like just sitting here, just the computer, saying like now live or whatever it was. I don't remember, it was a long time ago. But yeah, it's very basic. Very minimalist. I think this is the loo. It is the loo. It's a very big loo. Everything you might need to take a shit, I guess. Anyway, that's exciting. Guess I'll head out soon. Maybe you got stuff you want to do, and I want to check out the bugs at home. Alright. Wow, that was fun. Time flies, huh? Feels like we've been playing for 2 or 3 years. So this is another like music space that I kind of created, and I haven't filled it out completely. I kind of want to fill it out more. So we've got some drums, we've got keyboard, we've got bass guitar. I think I need to put another guitar in here for this stuff like fully be finished. Kind of guess I kind of bailed on it, I guess. But it's something I might have to come back to if I'm gonna play this game. We can kind of fill it out, maybe make it like make a stage or something like that. We can put stuff on. It'll like attic club or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, but I think downstairs it has a similar thing. No. Oh, so this is kind of like a basement arcade and diner. Okay, I started to make again. I did not finish it. I see TV VCR combo. Love that. Forgot I put that in. Done. Looks like Earthbound. Cool. Favorite episode. Yeah, so I kind of want to should do some more of that, figure that out, and then maybe we'll do another stream in the future. 6 months later, and I filled that space out with some. But yeah, that's the house. Anyway, let's go. Hey, Peanut. Schmoopy, it's been a while. How are you? You're away practicing your favourite hobby, watching trash TV? Huh? That's not your hobby? Whatever, you shouldn't have disappeared without saying anything. Now you have to make up for me a bit last time, but hang out with me. We've got a lot of fun to catch up on. Maybe later, I'm busy. I'm here to check in. Oh, who gave you to stop by? What do you think? The hotel is simply stunning, isn't it? Islands have become quite famous, if I do say so myself. Without this hotel, some more folks can visit. Let me introduce you to the captain's family here, since they'll be in charge of running the place. Yar, oi there. You already know me. I'm Captain. This here is the wind in me sails, me wife. Ahoy, I'm Liana. Leilani. I'll remember my own name eventually. As soon as I heard her hotel was going up, I had to come see it. And this island, oh, it's so lovely and bustling. Sure, we just as Mr. Nook says. More and more folks bound to come visit once the hotel's open. Yes, though. We're not quite finished up prepping the rooms. After all, we've never been good at designing hotel rooms. At this rate, we're leagues away from opening for business. Do you think I could talk you into preparing the guest rooms? It'd be as simple as arranging furniture just the way you want it in the room. No different from how you decorate your own room. Yes, yes. Now, of course, I wouldn't dream of asking you to work for free. You'll be compensated for assistance. What do you say? Will you help? Yeah, I'd love to. That's our Alex. Ever so reliable. Yes, yes. You're the good ones. Thank you so much. Well, you'll be a huge help to us. Come chat with me when you're ready to have time to pitch in. Support from you and Captain's for entire family, the hotel is sure to succeed. Yes, yes. Well, I should get going now. I feel good leaving this in your very capable hands. Hi, I'm Layla. My family works here. Oh, you helping on with the room? Very nice. I wish I could help out too. Oh, are you really help out with the hotel? Well, my daughter-in-law has been having a tough total time, being new to the old interior whatchamacallit game and all. Be a good swabby and lend her your hand, yeah? Why not? I've got nothing else to do today. First things first, can I help you with decorating? Hello. Thank you. Well, let's get going. This here will be room 1. I want you to start decorating here. Decorate the room so it looks nice. I mean, placing furniture and changing the wallpaper and flooring and stuff. Press down on the D-pad to enter decorating mode. It'll make the whole process easier. You pick right in the D-pad, you can take out all the furniture you know. Use what you got. Arr. Instead of having similar rooms, I'm thinking a variety of rooms is what will make us happy. Taking up the themes every room of the hotel has its own character. Wouldn't that be lovely? That's why I prepared some room themes you can be designing based on the mood you're feeling. For example, with room 1, I'm thinking give it a kinda seaside room atmosphere. I've put some fitting furniture on your recommend tab on the D-pad, so navigate there if you lost it. That being said, I'll leave it up to you to considerable artistic senses. Gotta do it your way. When you're done with decorating, or if you're unsure of anything, come jabber with me. Now, I'll leave you to it. Okay, well we might as well have a look. So it's very shovel washing. Right, I'm done. See ya. Really gonna quit? Yeah. Nah, keep going. So I'm thinking. first of all, if it's a hotel, we should probably put a bed in there. Let's put them in. Wait, if we do it in decorating mode, this is going to be a lot quicker. About mouse controls. Switch to edition. You can use mouse controls in decorating mode. Well, when Joy-Con mouse mode is displayed, I don't know what the actual name for that would be. When Joy-Con is displayed, place the Joy-Con to right. Tap right on a flat surface to enable mouse controls. Can we give that a shot? Is that worth doing? While using mouse controls, you can press R to rotate or pick up furniture. Some button furniture change during mouse control. Going to on-screen guide for details. I'm not going to do it. I'll try later. We're going to put that right in this. Actually, no, we're going to go there. What else have we got? We've got a wardrobe that we can put. Table, put the armchair down. Vanity. Or lamp. Waste bin. I think the flooring is okay. I think the flooring in the I think flooring in the wall is okay. I just want to put down like a rug. I think that'll really tie the room together. I'll put a pair of slippers in the corner. Let's go there. Then we'll put framed up stuff on the wall. We'll move this stuff around. I want this to go in the corner. So these are going to go on the wall. And I want these to kind of go in like by the door. No, they would kind of be sat like that. Put them on. This rug I'm gonna move so it's central. I want to flip it actually. That's gonna go in the corner. Lamp. And then the wall look. Okay. Right, I'm going to remove those. We're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to go into here and then. Then we're gonna have to. Yeah, I like that there. Everything else we kind of want. Well, we're gonna have to put a small dresser. We'll put that on right here if that fits. Okay, that's fine. That can go. Go between. I would just remove that. It's fine. We've already got a dresser in there. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't think this needs it. Actually, let's put the plant. That'd be nice. And we. Nah, that'll do. That'll do. Figure out where this is going. I guess maybe. Done. Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to decorate that way. Take a photo using your camera app. We need to take it and get used for the guest rooms guide. Sure. Go. Love the cinema films. That was quite like the fadedness. Whatever. Ah, she's gone. What's this go about? All done. Oh, me stars, are you finished? What a wonderful room. Guess you're gonna love it. Let's sail back to the lobby together. Got our first room all ship shape thanks to you. Thanks a bunch. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, are you a guest from another island? Welcome to the Halloween Hotel. Not what you think, based on that name. Oh, barreled. I wanted to stop by Halloween, so I dropped by. It's a pretty fun place, so I kind of want to stay longer. And I saw this place, and I thought, maybe I could stay here. This is a hotel, right? Can I stay? Yeah. Matter of fact, a room's just opened up. We'd be happy to have you as our guest. Yay! I wonder if this I wonder if the guests are randomized. Like, I wonder if that's always going to be him, or if it's always going to be barreled, or if it's just a random. They randomly select like a villager who isn't part of your 10. You'll be our very first guest. Let me show you to your room. You wait here for a bit. Thanks for waiting. I'll show our guest to room 1. Earl was real happy. Stairs in the back will get you to the guest room. Trust me, it's never a bad idea to check on them. Our hotel's open, we'll be off to a great start. All because of your hard work. Thank you. Really. Now, if you get out your phone, I can thank you for your hard work. It's 200 tickets for you. Special tickets! You can spend your tickets over at Grand Souvenir Shop. If you need any details, well, I'm sure the old gal will be happy to help. You can start working on room 2 now if you like. Hope you can help out again. some miles. I believe I never didn't fully complete all this. Yeah, there's still a whole bunch of stuff I never did. I never completed the. I think the thing of this game is, I think it's one of those games you sort of decide when you are done. And I think when I fully upgraded my house, and when I opened the museum, I kind of felt like everything after that was sort of a bit extra. And I completely kind of got my island the way I wanted it to look. I think that was the point where I was like, I think I'm kind of done with this, done with the game. So it's nice to have a reason to come back to it. I don't know how regular I'm going to come back to it, but it's nice to have it there. Anyway. Oh, how about them hotel tickets? I didn't interest myself. They call me Grams. We've been running the hotel souvenirs near shop. You can exchange your hard-earned tickets for souvenirs here. What you see here is the start we got in hand. It'll be changing every day, so you ought to come back for a look. What else can I tell you? We got a catalogue from which you can order from all manner of goods. It'll take you some time to get to you, and it'll cost you more tickets than in the shop. All price for convenience, though. Come jabber with me when you want a gander at the catalogue. That said, it's good to be working with you. Oh, want a peep at the catalogue? Do. Do like that blue cardigan. I'm gonna wear it. Get lamp. I love that they call these tubular. I mean, they are quite literally tubes, but they're keeping 90s surfing slang alive here. It's very, very commendable. Get around. So, I think. Can I please see you for a moment? Oh, I guess we're not going to end it there then. Cat stomach. Apologies for interruption. There's one more thing I'd like to get your help with. With the hotel here now, we have even more people learn about the site on the phones. Don't you agree? It means, well, highlighting the goods Halloween offers. Goods? Oh, you kidder. I mean DIY, of course. We learned that design together through DIY. I believe the more facts you know about our DIY, our brand recognition would skyrocket. Let's get to my request. We'll decide which items you want to share by the outside world, and I'd like your help crafting them. You need to produce the materials and fulfill the request yourself, but there is a bonus in it for you. In return for your efforts, you get hotel tickets good for obtaining items at the hotel souvenir shop. What do you say? I don't mind if you only help when you have time. Can we count on your assistance? Sure. Thank you. I knew we could count on you. Well, allow me to briefly explain how this works. In this box, you'll find a list of requests for the DIY items we'd like you to craft, and how many we need. Simply craft the requested items and deposit them into the box. Once you're done, you'll immediately receive your hotel ticket. After that, Captain and our courageous advertising salesman, as it were, will distribute the goods, bringing to the outside world the wonders of Halloween. Yes, yes. Yarr, we got this. Leave all the transporting to me, you landlubbers. What I've just explained to you, plus some additional details, is written on the sign next to the box. Have a look if you're forgetting the details. Your first step, check the box, see which items we're requesting. Oh, you can also check the request using the DIY recipes app on your trusty note. Information is shown on the new DIY request page. Convenient, Check from anywhere, anytime. That's everything from me. Thank you for your help. I want to think if there's anything else that we kind of want to do, like that's new and added, that we can kind of go to and check out. Occupy the dessert stand. Dessert case. I'll pass. Let's call back. Actually, no, I'm gonna get because that'll be really good in our like basement diner. I think there's a new megaphone tool. We can grab that. Don't think it will. Talk to someone but couldn't find them. The megaphone is exactly what you need. Pick out the megaphone, hold the 8, and then call someone's name. If they're around, they'll hear it. Oh, and this only works on Nintendo Switch 2 edition, so be sure to keep that in mind. Let's see. That'd be 3,500 bells. What do you think? Anything else? Anything else look interesting? Not quite sure how we're going to do that. Because we don't have the USB thingy-mabob. Webcam and mic, webcam mic, whatever it is. Yeah, there's one built into this console, but I'm not going to take it out and just yell stuff again because it's not really down there for the microphone. That'd be insane. Barreled! Yo! Hey, you live in this island, huh? I'm Barreled. Good to meet you. I've been itching to visit this place. That, or those mosquito bites are finally catching up to me. Still, don't check things out. I can already tell from finding some primo snacking spots here, Cubby. Can he move in here? Do we have space for someone else? No. What's the deal with getting the Zelda and Animal Crossing? This is Animal Crossing Splatoon amiibo in. I'm gonna give that a search when we have it open. I want to get the Miney. Oh, Minoru's a community personality. Yeah, well, I have not messed around with the Happy Home Paradise at all. I'm pretty sure I have that, but I just haven't done anything with it. Should, have. There you are. I mean, if there are videos that I wanted, because there are still videos that I would want to get in the game. I don't want to. I cheated. this isn't particularly guide I've got open. Yeah, it says scanning certain Legends album amiibo with either Tulin or Minero into your account. There's also unlocks the ability to obtain new furniture collection based off the Legends Zelda games. Open text based to look trying to look like Link and Zelda. Soon, scanning screen amiibo will either invite CC or Viche into your account site. Also unlocking the ability to unlock furniture based on the Doom game. So, yes, the question is, if we go ahead and scan a random Splatoon amiibo, would that work? It's like getting certain Zelda amiibo, getting certain Splatoon amiibo. Bear me a second, I'm going to try this. And then if it doesn't... Hey! Oh yes! With your help we were able to open the hotel. We are putting together a little celebration ceremony. We'd love you to be there after all, with your hard work making it happen. Let me know if you're interested. Oh yeah, sure, we can do that, and... Just gotta do this one thing first. This is very scatterbrained, I did not plan this at all. Probably should have. If we invite in Amiibo Camper... Right, just maybe a sec. Holding A for, because obviously you can't. For reference, I'm holding a Inkling Girl amiibo. Let's see if this does anything. Maybe can be used to invite Viche. Would you like to invite them to the campsite? Sure. Yes, this is Viche. What do you need, lip sync? You're asking me to come and stay at the campsite? How can I say no? I never get invited to school. Come away now, lip sync. Just like Fry. Right, we're gonna say hi to her. And then, like, we'll go do the celebration. And then I think we'll call it. Thanks for inviting me. Don't overstay my welcome. Just kidding. Please don't have a dream. Great to take home a log chair. Anyway, just an idea I had. Interesting idea. Yeah, I keep taking me from locally sourced materials. What a nice way to remember this place. And you. I tend to my book back. Nice to have a break from the usual chores like this. Alright, cool. Have fun with that. See you in a bit. Let's go do that celebration. Alright, Tommy Nookie boy. I'd love pets Nookie. Ah, hello, hello. This is Construction Talent Center. I can help you. It's on the ceremony. Oh, you want to take part in the ceremony, Alex? Right now, we'd like to celebrate the grand opening of our hotel. Interested? I sure am. Splendid. Let's get started. Oof, a little cramped here, but... Welcome to our dedication ceremony honouring Halloween's brand new hotel. Thank you. Thanks to everyone's tireless efforts, Halloween is developing wonderfully. Yes, yeah. Let's get a few words from that hotel from Leilani on behalf of Captain and their other family members. I really like this piece of music. But it only plays during like ceremonies, so you only hear it like once or twice. I mean, only a couple times during the game. The floor is yours, Leilani. Yar, a big thank you to all who put in our work opening such a fine hotel on this here island. Your support helps us make Halloween better than ever. Thank you, Leilani. Next, I'd like to ask our very first hotel guest to say a few words. Happy hotel opening day! I'm real on to get to celebrate with you, Cubby. Thank you so much. Yes, a big thank you to you indeed. And finally, let's hear from someone who told her work was indispensable. Take it away, Alex. I mean, I just, like, put some stuff in a room. Like, I'm really not indispensable. Anything to add? Woo! Yes, indeed. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiment there. Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing the ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative photo should get ready to press capture. Yes, well then. We hope for our continued growth and celebrate Halloween's beautiful hotel. Hooray! Thank you all. Concludes our ceremony. And naff off. Please do take care on your way home. Alright, well. That I think that's going to complete our whistle stop tour of Halloween Island and the version 3.0 update. There is obviously lots else to see here, lots to do. Like we've still got obviously a lot of hotel stuff to do with that. I want to go back and because I didn't realize how sparse my house was in some of the rooms. I really want to go back and like finish that up. So I'm definitely going to be spending some more time coming back into Animal Crossing, and I'm kind of looking forward to it actually. It's going to be quite fun to get back into that sort of groove after a while. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you for joining me for the stream, whether you joined me for the whole thing or 5 minutes, you know, or the Phoenix Wright section or this section. I appreciate you hanging out. And we will, as ever, we'll see you next week. And as always, au revoir, baby. Be there in a second, just give me a sec. Okay, we'll just ask this. See ya, guys.